somebody please cue that void?
Samurai pizza cats.
Oh yeah!
Who do you call when you want some pepperoni?
Samurai pizza cats.
Right on!
They're stamping out crime, and you know that ain't baloney. They're Speedy Ceviche, he's the leader of the bunch.
That's right.
A heck of a fighter, makes a heck of a lunch. And little Polyester, who's never afraid
That's me.
of going into battle when the bad guys invade. Here's Guido Anchovy, a wild romantic rover. This cat gets down with a love hangover.
Here come the pizza cats.
They're so bad, they've got more fur than any turtle ever had.
Stronger than old cheese.
Stronger than old cheese.
Stronger than dirt.
Stronger than dirt.
You step on their tail.
Out of my tail.
And you're gonna get hurt.
Don't hurt me.
Samurai pizza cats.
They're fighting crime all over town.
3, 2, 1. Pizza cats are on the run.
The big cheese is the villain who's lower than low. It's a rotten shame he lives in little Tokyo. We've got a nasty bad bird and some nasty ninja crows. As soon as someone finds a script, we might begin the show. Sit right back, kick up your feet, and turn the sound up high. And if you want the full effect, go eat a pizza pie.
Samurai pizza cats.
It's gone, all of it. I'm broke. I've spent everything I have trying to beat those pizza cats, and now I'm ruined. I haven't a penny to my name.
Bravo! What a performance! With your talent, you'll always find work in community theater. But don't give up. We've still got my savings to fall back on. It's all here.
You're so good to me, Jerry. How much do we have in the kitty?
I wish you wouldn't call it that. It reminds me of you-know-who.
You're right. I'm so sorry. 1, 2.
Should come to about 38 cents. It's my life savings, but I give it to you, boss, because I'm that kind of guy.
You idiot, what do you expect me to do with 38 cents?
I thought we'd invest it.
I need cash and I need it now. This calls for desperate measures. Gather all the ninja crows, I've got an idea.
Who's gonna knock over a bank, Bugsy? Boss?
No, wrong. Everybody's gonna go out and get a job.
Go out and get a what?
Soon the big cheese's crooked crows were spread throughout Little Tokyo, earning honest paychecks and handing the proceeds over to their increasingly frustrated boss.
This is pathetic. Don't any of these losers earn more than minimum wage? Ah! It's hopeless. At this rate, I'll be 150 before I even have enough to recarpet again.
Jerry, we're forgetting about something. We've got a robot that can solve this problem in a flash.
Yes, I know the one you mean.
It's a surefire moneymaker. So what are we waiting for? Let's tell him.
But it's too dangerous.
Desperate times call for desperate measures. He said it himself.
Why are you both whispering?
Because we don't want the big cheese to overhear us.
Well, I did overhear you. Tell me more about this money-making robot of yours.
It's called the Mini Midas. Anybody who owns it's guaranteed of making a fortune.
Why didn't you tell me about this before?
It's had some technical glitches.
Glitches, snitches, have it brought to me at once.
I tell you, those ninja crows are up to something. This is a crisis. You can tell by the way the camera zooms in all of a sudden. There, like that. Did you see that?
Ladies and gents, it's early, I know, but Big Al has called and we gotta go. So please cross your eyes and cover your ears. Spin around twice and fall on your rears. If you've obeyed my orders so far, I can't believe how silly you are. Thanks for your support. Kaboom! Kapee! Kapooey! What form of propulsion do those pussycats use to get up there?
Well, I'm no rocket scientist, but I guess they use some sort of catapult.
Catapult? I don't believe it. You made a pun, Mother.
Don't look so shocked, son. It's not a catastrophe.
You're really on a roll, Mom. Keep it up.
That's enough for now.
Yes, it is, as our heroes fly into action.
Yoo-hoo! Speedy, stop hogging the spotlight, will ya?
Yeah, who wants to see your ugly kisser anyway?
Oh, yeah? Who's the one that gets all the fan mail? Who gets his puss on the cover of Cat Fancier's magazine? Who's getting his own star on the Hollywood Catwalk of Fame? I'll tell you, yours truly. Of course, I hate to sound immodest or anything like that.
Oh, big deal. I got a contract to do commercials for kitty litter.
Right? I'll have you know that Garfield once winked at me in the commissary.
Garfield, the guy's a loser.
Takes one to know one, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All good blackbirds go to... Yikes! What was that? Jesus, the cat! How did those guys know what we were
Wait, there goes one of my 9 lives. Thanks a lot, Speedy.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Guido, but I don't think it was my fault.
What on earth is that thing?
Maybe it's the Buddhist version of a Cabbage Patch doll.
Yippee! Money, money, money! You gotta love it. If you want cash, I'll make plenty of it.
I'm no expert, but this guy doesn't sound much like a Buddhist to me.
Well, think of the company he's been keeping, hanging around with Big Cheese and those crooked crows. It's no wonder the guy's messed up.
Mini Midas, that's my name. Making millions, that's my game. Whee! Rubles, dollars, sacks of dough. I'll make you rich as Croesus, bro. Ooh. You look like you could use a few bucks. Hey! Stop hesitating. Your fortunes are waiting. Speedy, wait!
Moments later, in another part of the forest.
Speedy, where are you? Where'd you get off to?
Ooh, looky what we found.
What the hell?
I told you I'd do it. There's nothing to it.
What's going on?
Look, I found somebody's purse.
Wait a second.
Take a peek inside, you geek.
There's gotta be $1,000.
$1,000?
It seems the strange little robot's promises of riches have already started to come true.
You found this purse on the mountain, eh? Well, I commend you on your honesty, young man. A lot of people would have been tempted to keep it.
Boy, shucks, officer. I was always gonna turn it in. I mean, it's the right thing to do, right? After all, I'm no cat burglar.
Can you believe that guy? He wouldn't have turned it in if we hadn't twisted his arm.
I guess we did the right thing, even if he was willing to split it with us.
My purse has been stolen with all my cash and credit cards. Aren't you efficient? You found it.
Actually, this young fella here found it.
Shucks, I was just doing my civic duty, that's all.
Oh, thank you. Honesty's so rare nowadays. You deserve a reward.
You said it.
Hey, what's with the lights?
In fact, I think I'll give you the entire contents of my purse. It's the least I can do for such chivalry.
Yeah, I want to reward you too, young man. I was saving this money for my retirement, but take it.
Huh? Now, wait a minute. I didn't turn that purse in expecting a reward. Honesty's its own reward. Didn't you ever hear of that? Why, the very idea that I might have such mercenary motives is almost insulting. But since you really insist, okay, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Something's not right about this.
That little robot made them do it. He's got some kind of power over people. I bet he could even charm the birds out of the trees.
That was a bad joke. Awful. So this is the famous Mini Midas robot. Not much to look at, but if he's really good, I'll be fabulously rich. Dancing in dollars, prancing in pesos, rolling in rupees. I'll be buying and selling Rockefellers like they were pork bellies.
Now, you and I know that this isn't the real Mini Midas. You see, Geriatric and Bad Bird were a little embarrassed at losing the first robot, so they had this ratty little number built from spare parts lying around the lab and brought it to their master, figuring that he wouldn't know the difference anyway.
Actually, now that I look at him, he's really rather cute in his own way.
This really makes me nervous. Somehow we've got to get the real Mini Midas back before the boss realizes we've pulled a fast one on him.
Right.
And there's another thing. Whatever we do, we mustn't let the Mini Midas and this robot ever get together. The consequences will be calamitous.
Exactly how calamitous?
Could you go, could you go, could you go?
Oh, that's pretty calamitous.
Okay, boys. Let's get out there and start making hay while the sun shines. There's a fortune out there with my name on it.
But the Big Cheese was in for a rude awakening. By nightfall, he'd found no riches. In fact, he was more broke than he'd been before and was reduced to scrounging through garbage cans.
Not even an old candy bar.
Isn't that funny? I don't know what the explanation is. You got a huge bonus in your check this week, you lucky dog.
Well, hubba, this is my lucky day!
That's right! Brazil is where the nuts come from, Speedy. You win the grand prize of $10,000.
I won! And it was just a guess!
The winning number is 4229.
Jumping jackpot, I won the lottery! This is amazing! I can't lose!
But at the same time as Speedy was rigging it in by the truckload, the Big Cheese was having his problems.
Oh, a nickel. I can't take this anymore. I think it's time my luck started to change. That's it. I've hit rock bottom. I've lost everything, absolutely everything. What's wrong with you, you stupid thing? You're supposed to make me rich. So what are you waiting for? Come on, let's get going.
I can't believe
if he'd just walk out on us like that.
Now that he's got all his moolah, he says he doesn't need the job anymore. I always knew the guy was a polecat.
He is being a bit of a stinker, but I don't know if we should call him a polecat.
How's about dirty, rotten skunk? You like that better, Francine?
What the heck? Looks like feeding time at the zoo.
Hurry up! Some cat's throwing money around like there's no tomorrow!
That's right, my fellow citizens. I'm passing out free money. Why am I doing it? Well, I'll tell you. It's because I like you, because I respect you, and because I got buckets of this stuff. Besides, it's deductible. All I ask you to do is remember who gave it to you. Speedy Ceviche, your hero and mine. Thank you. Yahoo! Don't spend it all in one place. Yahoo! There you go.
The crowd goes crazy. Indeed, not since the glory days of the ancient Caesars, when gladiator fights were held in the Colosseum, has any crowd made such a Roman spectacle of itself.
Hey! Come down from there, you look stupid!
I'll see. What do you think you're doing anyway?
What's it look like I'm doing? I'm spreading a little happiness among fellow citizens. What's wrong with that? It's called revenue sharing, I think.
Knock it off! Get a grip on yourself, Speedy!
Yeah, you're supposed to be a samurai pizza cat, not Daddy Warbucks.
Huh, I think I understand where this note of bitterness in your voice comes from. You're jealous, aren't you? Well, don't worry, I'll cut you guys in.
We don't want him!
Save your breath, Polly. He's not worth arguing with.
Who's not worth arguing with? Listen, I'm worth more than you guys will ever be. Go on, get out of here, you party poopers, trying to spoil my fun. Who needs you anyway? What losers?
Oh, Speedy.
Hi, Lucille. How's tricks?
What's come over you, Speedy? Why are you doing this?
Hey, what's wrong? I'm just trying to make people happy, and everyone's acting like I strangled their hamster.
Do you believe that money is the key to happiness? Look around you. Do these people look happy?
Well, they're a little overexcited, baby.
I'm so ashamed of you. I thought you were a deeper person than this, Speedy.
Wait, Lucille. I am deep, really.
Lucille's passionate outburst hit Speedy with the emotional wallop of a well-written greeting card.
How could I have been so dumb? I can't believe I turned my back on the others like that.
Come on, chum, admit you love it. You want cash and plenty of it.
All right, that's enough. I've had this monkey on my back long enough. Beat it, Scram. Get away from me. I don't want you anymore. Get lost. Does anyone in the audience have some robot remover?
Bad bird! Bingo! Right first time, pussycat. Now hand over that robot.
You really want it? Fine, take it. It's yours. Go on.
Huh?
And I thought I'd already hit rock bottom.
Could you believe that pizza cat?
Imagine having so much money you can throw it around like that. What a lucky guy.
It's too much. I'm gonna jump off a bridge.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Okay, hang on tight. This is it. Whoa! Hey, what's the big idea? You let go on purpose, didn't ya?
Don't be silly.
Come on, Birdie, don't be rash. Send my friend a little cash.
Okay, Cat, I'm sorry I raised my voice. Let me make it up to you.
Get away. Keep your lousy money. I don't want
Let me give it to you. I feel bad enough already.
Isn't that just my luck? There's never a bridge around when you want to jump off one. Well, maybe I'll get hit by a truck.
Come on, be a sport. Take my money. Oh, come on. It couldn't have hurt that much. Ah, that robot. What was it Jerry said?
Whatever we do, we mustn't let the Mini Midas and the other robot get together. The consequences could be...
Ah, calamitous!
Hey, what's cooking, good looking? What's new with you, Mr. Magoo? Enough small talk. Let's split.
Boy, oh boy, that's a load off my back.
Don't be a fool. Now the real trouble begins.
Huh?
Just then, the sky starts to darken ominously.
Looks like we're in for some rain.
Wrong.
Looks like we're in for a visit from extraterrestrials.
Nope.
Looks like,
You're about to be attacked by a giant super robot of doom, you kooky kitty.
Look, a big penny from heaven.
Run for it. That baby's gonna blow.
The strange coin-shaped colossus spreads its fearsome glow across the city with frightening results.
Look Look what it did to the Hicks family!
They always acted like they were made of money.
Yes, dreadful as it seems, warm, breathing people are being turned into cold, hard cash.
Unbelievable. This is the worst day of my life.
Stop whining! It's not one of my favorites either! That clumsy old idiot! No, leave him! I can't! He signs my paychecks! Paws, don't fail me now!
I warned them, but they wouldn't listen. They never listen. My mother was right. You're too good for them, Jerry. That's what she always said. This seems like a good time to pay a visit on dear old Mom.
There's nothing left for me. I think I'll just explode and get it over with.
Now, boss, cheer up. Everything's gonna be all right. We don't want to do anything silly.
Meanwhile, Speedy is proving to be not quite speedy enough as the monstrous ball of light bears down on him like a monstrous ball of light. But then, in the nick of time...
You saved me. And after all I did...
So we're sentimental.
Yeah, you may be an ungrateful, self-centered little jerk, but you're still a samurai pizza cat.
It's beautiful.
But things are not so beautiful below as townsfolk are transformed into various denominations of coinage. Buffaloes become buffalo nickels. Bit players are turned into 2-bit players. A pair of male deer become a couple of bucks. I got 1,000,000 of them, folks. Stop me if you've heard them before.
Would somebody please shut that guy up? This is serious.
All those different species have been turned into species.
Enough bad puns. Let me down. I'll take care of them.
What?
Get real, Speedy. You want to end up like the others? Just a penny lying in the gutter?
Nah, penny nothing. I'd be a quarter at least.
Ha! You always did have an inflated sense of self-worth.
Stop stalling. Let me at him. I got us into this mess, and it's up to me to get us out. So come on. What are you waiting for? Take me down.
Okay, fine with me. All right with you, Pally?
Sure, it's fine with me.
Good luck, Speedy.
Luck's got nothing to do with it.
And with that, Speedy plunges downward, hurtling towards his foe with the speed of a cat falling from a very high place.
You penny ante pain in the neck. It's bad enough you made me turn on my friends. It's bad enough you got people to fight with each other over money. But when you start tampering with the spirit of Christmas, whoa, boy, that makes me mad.
Okay, so the cat's a little confused over what time of year it is, but who wouldn't be after all he's been through? Now comes the moment that evildoers everywhere fear almost as much as a tax audit. The moment when Speedy unsheathes his magical Ginju sword and sounds the immortal battle cry.
Looks like it's party time! Bullseye! A direct hit! So long, sucker!
Just as we thought, Speedy's the only guy in the place with the resources to break $1.
How symbolic. My life is going up in smoke.
I'm exploding! No! Not around me, you're not! Well, I can kiss my vacation pay goodbye.
Meanwhile, the townspeople change back to their real selves.
Anyone have change for a 20?
Are you okay?
Sure, feel like $1,000,000.
Speedy, there you are.
You look unhappy.
I'm so sorry. I can't believe how much trouble I caused you guys. I'm so ashamed of myself.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself, but we'll let bygones be bygones, won't we, Guido?
Sure, but it's not gonna be easy. He's gonna have to do something to make it worth our while.
That goes without saying. To start with, I think he should go on half pay for a probationary period to see if he's gonna work out.
Wait a second. Half pay?
You cut out on us, Speedy. You left us holding the bag.
What's more, we're gonna put you on cleanup detail, give you a broom, watch you chase furballs for a while. Let's see how cocky you are after that.
So Speedy learned a valuable truth. Never say you're sorry, because you'll just get stuck with the chores. What? No, wait, this is it. Money means nothing unless you've earned it. And Speedy wasn't the only one who learned the value of hard work.
Good evening. Tonight I'll be singing show tunes. Thanks, you're a fabulous audience. Don't you just love this outfit? I got it while I was in the road company of Madame Butterfly, understudying the lead. Frankly, I was a lot better than that no-talent little hussy, and everybody knew it.
The moral of our story is that money isn't everything. There are more important things in life than cash and credit cards. Why, just look at that moon. Isn't it beautiful? Reminds me of a giant silver dollar. Ladies and gentlemen, the Samurai Pizza Cat Fan Club Oath!
The Pizza Cats are samurai. And I'd like to note...
Their antics take your breath away.
Like fur balls in your throat.
We kittens are a special breed. We never call retreat.
Whenever Big Cheese knocks us down,
We land upon our feet.
So hail to thee, O Pizza Cat! Please ring your little bell. Although you may be pen and ink, we know you'll fight like
Pizza Cats!
Samurai Pizza Cats.
We hoped you liked the show. It's the best that we could do.
Samurai Pizza Cats.
If you could do better, then we'd leave it up to you. Just a reminder, you might like to know, the cats will be back for another big show.